We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. When I tell you, I woke up this morning and I legit thought I was in 2003, honey. So anyhow, this morning not only was Ja Rule trending, but so was 50 Cent. And basically they were trending because Ja Rule done woke up on the wrong side of the bed and started beefing with 50 Cent. He went off on social media this morning. And when I tell you, folks have been roasting him all morning long. This entire situation is a hot mess. Go ahead and peep out what Ja Rule had to say about 50 Cent and check out some of these responses. And I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just saw those comments. Yes, honey. What year is this again? Oh, 2018, you don't say. Well, somebody else from back in the day has been trending as well, and that is Miss Monique. This morning, Miss Monique decided to take to Instagram, and she wanted the world to know that she was boycotting Netflix, and she wants everybody else to join her in boycotting Netflix as well. She's basically saying that Netflix gave Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock $20 million for their stand-up specials, and they gave Amy Schumer $13 million, but told Monique that, they couldn't give her any more than $500,000. So Monique is livid about that. She's not here for the okie doke. I want y'all to go ahead and check out her video that she posted today on Instagram. Check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
All right, so you guys just saw what Monique had to say. Now, I will say this, as you guys know, I'm not a fan of Amy Schumer. I don't find her comedy funny. I don't watch Amy Schumer. But, this entire situation is very interesting, okay? I do agree with Monique that a lot of black entertainers are paid way less than their white counterparts, especially black females. I mean, that's just the standard, it seems like, in Hollywood. A lot of people don't agree with Monique's antics, and they're not really feeling her husband, Sidney, because they feel like he's been making a lot of bad moves for her behind the scenes. My personal opinion, that's neither here nor there. Other folks are saying that, she's not worth $20 million. How dare she ask for $20 million? But if you listen to what she's saying, she's not saying that she's worth the same as Dave and Chris. She's saying that when she asked why Amy Schumer's resume mattered when factoring in her offering price, why didn't her own resume matter when factoring the offering price? So that's her main gripe is if you're going to say that I'm only worth $500,000, and you're saying that that's based on, just a number that you guys pull out of the air. But then when I ask you, well, why is Amy Schumer getting $13 million? And then you guys run down her resume, there seems to be a problem because I too have a resume. I too have longevity as well. So that's what Monique is saying. But with that being said, am I going to boycott Netflix? No. And I'm not going to sit here and be on some fake woke shit and say, I'm boycotting Netflix. I'm going to cancel my account today. No. I stand by Monique and I understand what she's saying, but I'm not boycotting Netflix. Now, she comes to Minneapolis and she puts on a comedy show, I will go there and I will support her with my dollars. But, we watch Netflix in this house, so I don't know what else to tell you. Most of the folks who are supposedly boycotting Netflix never had Netflix in the first damn place. Let's keep it real. I watch a lot of documentaries on there. I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, so there's a lot of things I watch on Netflix, so I'm not just going to just not pay for Netflix anymore because, Monique and Netflix are having an issue. But I mean, to each its own. If y'all want to boycott Netflix, y'all feel free to, but I'm not going to be on YouTube fronting and, acting fake woke and saying I'm boycotting Netflix, knowing you're going to be tuning in to the next, season of damn whatever is coming on. Now, if you want to hear, more detail what Monique has to say, she did do an hour-long interview on Sway in the Morning, and I did listen to it. And she also just did an interview with TMZ this afternoon, if you want to check that interview out as well. So this is starting to pick up steam. It's causing a lot of controversy online. Of course, everybody and their mama got something to say. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the comments, the tweets, and what people are saying. Some people agree with Monique wholeheartedly, and other people are just like, you know what, Monique, you're doing a bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the comments, the tweets. Go ahead and check this out. What she's saying is the truth, and I agree with her stance, but I also understand Netflix's point of view because at the end of the day, they're a business, and these businesses and these corporations, Netflix, just like YouTube, they are here to make money, and they're investing in a product that has yet to exhibit any, significant return on their investment. So Netflix is not going to invest more than they believe would generate your particular worth. That's just how business works. Now, what Monique could do is take the 500,000, do the special, and then tell them, I can do one special, but I want to sign on for another special. And if this special, sells the house, if you make, your money back, if it gets a lot of views on Netflix, and at that point we need to negotiate new terms. So she could do something like that. But I think trying to force them to give her, I don't know if she wants 13 million or 20 million. I don't know what all she wants, but she wants, more than 500,000. Obviously, I don't know if this is going to work for her. I don't know if Netflix is going to say, okay, well, fine, we'll give you more money, or if they're just going to say, oh, well, we try to throw you a bone, you didn't want to take it, go elsewhere and go do your comedy. So, this could work for her, but then it could also backfire. But like I said, some people are saying that they're going to cut off their Netflix, they're going to support Monique, and that's fine if you want to do that. But like I said, I'm not going to front to y'all and act like I'm cutting off my Netflix. I'm not doing that. But to each its own. So are you cutting off your Netflix? Are you going to stop watching Netflix, to support Monique? Or are you still going to be watching Netflix? And how do you feel about her basically telling everybody to boycott Netflix because of what they're willing to pay her as opposed to what they're paying Amy Schumer, who in my personal opinion is not funny, honey, and what they paid Dave Chappelle and Chris, who are legends in their own right. So like I said, I definitely see Monique's point. She's not telling any lies. Black artists do tend to get paid less, especially black female artists, black female entertainers. they do get paid significantly less money. But at the end of the day, it's business. And if they don't feel like you can bring in a certain amount of views and, they can recoup their money back, they're not going to invest that money. That's just how they get down. The same thing happens here on YouTube. A channel like myself would not make it to the YouTube preferred Google advertising. But a Logan Paul, his channel was in the preferred Google advertising, where the ad boycott and the whole ad apocalypse did not affect his channel because he's allowed to have a set amount of ads no matter what play on his videos before he did all this foolishness. So again, the reason why they would put somebody like him in that, demographic to make millions of dollars is because he brings a lot of traffic to the site. He has millions of young kids who follow him. I think he has like about 12 million followers or something like that. I'm not even at 1 million. So that'd be like me demanding that they put me in the Google preferred ad program, but I don't bring in as much traffic as a Logan Paul. So I definitely understand it from a business point of view. If they're investing money into somebody, they want to make their money back and more. So that's the thing. Can Monique garner a crowd to watch her on Netflix, where Netflix would make back their, let's say, 13 million, because that's what they're paying Amy Schumer? That's what nobody knows, and they're not willing to risk it. So Monique has one of two choices, is to either take the 500K or just say no. I mean, that's really all there is to it. But at the end of the day, business is business, and these corporations care about business. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.